welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode with Mad Dog on GTA. Now they have, I think it's the message to off their bike already. Either way, they're messing about with a bike, jumping it off a cliff, when they manage to do something I've not actually seen on this game before. I've seen a helicopter get wedged on a lamppost, but it's the first time I've actually seen a bike manage to get wedged and stuck. Like completely stuck on a lamppost. Jetta Cat up next. Also on GTA 5 now, they are messing around with the scooter, and they've got a scramjet that is launching vehicles with the rockets. Now, it is very good fun, and I tell you what, this is some serious distance that the scramjet managed to launch the Faggio here. Thing is, while it is a fairly good landing, it does manage to kill the person on, somehow kill the person on the back of the scooter, but not the person technically driving the scooter, but there we go. Rickert up next with not a huge amount of frames going on GTA, but they're driving around and they just have a normal crash. Now they managed to get themselves pinned in between two cars, which isn't ideal. The thing is, it sets off a bit of a, well, I say like a gang war going on. So I believe the sort of the big red dots on the map are kind of the sort of scripted event thing going on, but these AIs have all managed to get angry on their own. It's been quite a mess. It's fortunate for the player, and it gives them time to get out of there and not get shot too much by the gang members, but there we go. Kit is up next on GTA. Now they are doing, well, they are completing a delivery mission, right? They're just delivering stuff to this location. They've completed some. Their friend turns up with, you know, the rest of it to complete it. Sure, fair enough. However, as they drive off the Civic, for reasons that no one really knows, there's no one in it, the Civic just decides it should put the DeLorean in a wall. Apparently the ghosts just wanted to have a crash at that particular moment in time. Douglas is up next on Watch Dogs. They are doing a bit of, let's go with adventuring. Sure, they're doing a bit of adventuring here, trying to get away from the police. As you do, you know, whether it be GTA, whether it be Watch Dogs, whether it be any of the open world games, you're trying to get away from the police, yeah? This sort of a route, not a terrible way to go. Unfortunately, while it was looking okay, they managed to brush the wall, twist their car, and now it's, well, it's very Austin Powers in there, isn't it? It's very, very well stuck, and for all I know, they might still be there to this day. That is unfortunately where the clip ends. We move next to a police simulator, where there is, I don't know how this game works, but there's a vehicle trying to get away, and the player is going to go and chase it down. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. They're trying to pull it over. It doesn't want to stop, so they have to go and get a little bit more forceful with their pulling over, i.e. go for a pit maneuver. Quite a good pit maneuver. Unfortunately, the outcome is a bit more violent than they would have expected. I mean, it has been stopped, that is for sure. However, as they, you know, get out to try and deal with it, this car comes along and wipes it out even worse. That is a lot of rolls, actually. That is a lot of rolls, and has now become a very big problem. You probably shouldn't try and stop a car in a tunnel or whatever, but still, yeah, that's a lot of rolls, and that is a very big accident, and now a very stopped car. Speaking of a big accident, steel guns on a set of Corsa Competizione, with a vehicle getting it wrong into the final corners at Spa, and there's a huge accident. It is, I say, an unfortunate one. It can happen, you put a rear wheel on the grass or something and get it into trouble through there, but the car we're riding on board with here is unbelievably lucky. It is incredibly lucky. Yeah, as it's, you know, cars bounce around across in front of it. Yeah, it's the car's in the bus stop. There's nothing they can do about that one. You are just, unfortunately, a passenger. Wolfstar up next on a set of Corsa finds a braking board that has fallen over, and, well, that causes problems for them. It's difficult to see from the onboard initially, but yeah, I'm going to guess a braking board got knocked down at some. I think it's a braking board anyway. It looks like it might be, or some sort of fence post. Yeah, it's got knocked down at some point on the track, causes a massive accident for the Audi LMP car. Calvin Tola is on Assetto Corsa. Yes, this is Assetto Corsa. You can do rallying on here. The amount of mods, versatility of it is absolutely ridiculous. That is for sure. The Puma here, though, as it goes over the jump, gets a bit of a bounce on the landing, and that's over. And yep, as you might expect, rally cars will go for a falling over. It does land on its wheels as it comes gracefully to a halt. Welsh Toast up next on Tucker Race Driver. Tucker Race Driver 3 here into turn 1 at Brands Hatch. Finds out that, yep, it will roll. I think it's a Morgan here that's being driven. Yeah. Hit the curb on the inside. I didn't know. I mean, I played quite a lot of this game. I loved the Tucker Race Driver series. Did not realise you could roll it off of a curb in this one. Don't think I ever managed to do that. So, well done for finding another game where it will indeed roll. And finally, we move on to Farming Simulator. Now, the player is driving the tractor at the front of this little convoy. The rest are being driven by AI, and they can follow when they're, baling or whatever it is. I don't know much about the farming. Either way, the player is all being very neat and tidy. The AIs are doing their job. They're behaving themselves. Well, they were. Where the tractor at the back of the truck. I guess as it tried to turn the corner, the machine wanted to eject the bales, and it got confused, and physics freaked out, and it decided that the best way to rectify it is to have a tractor fall over. Now, tractors falling over in Farming Simulator, not all that uncommon. AI tractors managing to right themselves and then get back to their job, very impressive. Very impressive indeed. It has actually got itself back into just about into line, and I was astonished to see. that tractor was able to right itself. But there we go. That is going to be it for this episode. As ever, if you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via a Google form. And we do indeed need more clips for this one if we want to get it to the 500 episodes. So yeah, if you want to submit them, you can find the Google form in the description. All the rules and how it works can be found on there. That though is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.